Ever wondered how your devices communicate with each other? It's all thanks to networking. In the realm of technology, networking is the practice that allows our devices and systems to exchange information and resources. It's like a digital handshake between your smartphone, laptop, or even your smart home devices. From sending an email to streaming your favorite show, networking seamlessly orchestrates these interactions. So networking is the invisible force that keeps our digital world spinning. To understand networking, we need to grasp a few key concepts. First off, an IP address. This is a unique identifier for each device on a network, kind of like your home address, but for your computer or smartphone. Next, we have routers and switches. These are the postmen of our network world, directing data to its correct destination. Now let's talk about protocols. These are the rules of the road for data. A common one you might have heard of is TCP/IP, which stands for Transmission Control Protocol, Internet Protocol. It's a set of rules that governs how data is sent and received over the internet. As for how data travels across networks, imagine a highway with cars zipping back and forth. Except instead of cars, we have data packets, and instead of highways, we have network cables or wireless signals. These basic components and rules are what make networking possible. Not all networks are created equal. They come in different shapes and sizes. Let's start with local area networks, or LANs. These are usually found in homes, offices, or schools, where devices like computers and printers are connected to each other within a small geographical area. They enable swift data transfer, which makes them perfect for sharing resources like files or printers. Moving on to wide area networks, or WANs. These span a much larger geographical area, connecting devices across cities, countries, or even continents. The internet, for instance, is the world's largest WAN, connecting devices globally. WANs allow for broader connectivity, though they may be slower and more prone to errors than LANs due to the vast distances involved. Finally, we have the internet, the global network of networks. It connects millions of computers worldwide, allowing them to communicate and share information. It's the ultimate example of a network's power to connect and inform. Each type of network has its own purpose and is suited to different scenarios. Let's delve deeper into the building blocks of a network. The foundation is laid by network cables, essentially the highways for your data. These roadways can take multiple forms, from Ethernet cables in a wired setup to Wi-Fi signals in a wireless one. Next, we have network interface cards, or NICs for short. Think of these as the wheels on the vehicle that's traveling these digital highways. They facilitate the connection between a computer and the network cable, allowing data to flow smoothly. Now, onto routers and switches. If we stick with our highway analogy, the router is the traffic director at the crossroads of the internet and your home network. It ensures data packets reach the correct device. On the other hand, switches operate within your network, directing traffic between devices. They ensure that your data gets to the right computer, printer, or game console without disturbing the other devices. Finally, we come to firewalls, the vigilant security guards of the network world. They monitor incoming and outgoing network traffic based on predetermined security rules. They act as a barrier between your trusted internal network and untrusted external networks like the internet. These components, from the humble network cable to the vigilant firewall, all play vital roles in a network. They interact, collaborate, and sometimes even argue, just like us humans. But at the end of the day, their goal is singular: to ensure your data gets where it needs to go. These components work together to ensure your data reaches its destination. Now, how are these components arranged? That's where network topologies come in. Network topologies, you see, describe the structure of a network in terms of the physical and logical arrangement of its nodes. Think of it as the blueprint of a network's layout. It's like the floor plan of a house, but for your computer connections. First off, we have the star topology. Picture a star in your mind. In this setup, all devices are connected to a central hub. It's great because if one device fails, it doesn't affect the others. But the downside, if the central hub fails, the whole network goes down. Next up is the bus topology. Imagine a bus route. All devices are connected along a single cable, like stops along a bus route. It's simple and inexpensive, but if the main cable fails, the whole network is affected. Then we have the ring topology. Picture a circle. Each device is connected to two others, forming a ring. It's efficient for handling traffic, but a single break in the network can disrupt the whole system. Finally, there's the mesh topology. It's like a web, where devices are interconnected. This provides multiple paths for data, enhancing reliability and redundancy. But it can be complex and expensive to set up. Each topology has its place, with specific pros and cons. They are chosen based on the needs and resources of the network in question. The topology of a network determines its efficiency and reliability. In our connected world, network security has never been more crucial. It's the fortress that protects our data from the relentless siege of cyber threats constantly prowling the digital landscape. But what exactly does it entail? Well, one of the most common security measures is a firewall. Just like a physical firewall prevents fire from spreading, a network firewall acts as a barrier between a trusted internal network and untrusted external networks. It scrutinizes incoming and outgoing traffic based on predetermined rules, blocking anything that doesn't comply. Then we have encryption. Imagine sending a secret message hidden within a puzzle. Only the person who knows how to solve the puzzle can read it. That's encryption for you. It transforms data into a format that only authorized parties can decipher, keeping prying eyes at bay. Another key player in network security is authentication protocols. These are like digital handshakes that verify the identities of devices trying to connect to a network. They ensure that only authorized devices gain access, keeping the network safe from intruders. Securing a network, however, isn't a one-and-done task. It requires constant vigilance and updating, regularly changing passwords, keeping software up to date, educating users about phishing and other cyber threats, and maintaining backups are all essential steps in this ongoing process. Keeping a network secure is a vital part of maintaining the integrity and privacy of data. It's a challenge, no doubt, but in this digital age, it's a challenge we must rise to meet. Sometimes networks face issues, but don't worry, there are ways to solve them. When it comes to networking, troubleshooting is a vital skill. Let's start with one of the most common issues: connectivity problems. These can be caused by a variety of factors, from simple cable issues to complex configuration errors. A good first step is to check physical connections. Is everything plugged in and turned on? If the issue persists, you might need to delve into network settings, verifying that all IP addresses and subnet masks are correctly set. Next, we have slow speeds. This could be due to a bottleneck in your network. Perhaps your switch is overloaded, or your router is struggling to process the volume of data. In this case, monitoring network traffic can be an effective way of identifying the source of the slowdown. Then there are configuration errors. These can be tricky to diagnose, as they often involve diving into the nitty-gritty of network settings. However, a systematic approach can help. Start by identifying the device having issues, then check its configuration against a known good configuration. Finally, remember that the internet is your friend. If you're stuck, there's a good chance that someone else has faced the same issue and found a solution. Online forums, tech blogs, and dedicated websites can be a treasure trove of information. With the right knowledge, you can tackle most networking issues head-on. As technology advances, so does networking. The future of networking is being shaped by several key trends. One of these is cloud networking, a model where network services are delivered and managed through the cloud. This enables businesses to scale their network resources on demand, providing flexibility and cost savings. Another trend is software-defined networking, or SDN, which offers a new way to design, build, and manage networks. SDN separates the network's control and forwarding functions, enabling the network to be programmed and controlled centrally. This improves network performance and efficiency. The Internet of Things, or IoT, is also transforming networking. IoT devices, from smart thermostats to connected cars, require robust, secure networks to function. As the number of IoT devices grows, networks will need to adapt to handle this increased connectivity. These trends, and others yet to emerge, are reshaping the networking landscape. The future of networking promises to be exciting, with endless possibilities for innovation and growth. Thank you for joining us on this exploration of the fascinating world of networking. We hope you found this journey insightful and informative. If you found this video helpful and want to learn more about similar topics, please show your support by giving it a thumbs up. Your engagement is what drives us to create more content like this, so don't hesitate to leave your thoughts, questions, or suggestions in the comments section below. We value your input and look forward to engaging with you. Remember to subscribe to our channel if you haven't already. We regularly post documentaries and videos about technology, and subscribing is the best way to stay updated. Thank you again for watching, and stay tuned for more exciting content on the ever-evolving world of technology. As we've seen in this video, the future of networking is a realm of endless possibilities, and we can't wait to explore more of it with you.